Hello everyone, I'm Laura Myth Tamer and welcome to the channel. Alright, so what I typically do every time I start a new game is I will actually go on YouTube and type in what does my character from this game say about me. And that's like my favorite thing to do. So I thought that I would do one for Wizard, because why not? And do one for each of the schools. So this is going to be like types of blank wizards in Wizard101 or what your school says about you. Before I get started though, I would just like to say that this is all just supposed to be like one big joke, so please don't take any actual offense to it. It's just light humor. Also, this is just my personal experiences with players in the game. You guys might have completely different experiences, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so first off, we have life, and like I said, in my personal experience, there are two types of life wizards. There's the, the normal, sweet, typical, like, really kind, just super sweet life wizards. These people are so loyal and so kind and, like, will pretty much do anything for you that you need. Or these are the same kind of nice people, but they're more bubbly. There's some of them that I've found that have been really shy, but nonetheless, they're all super sweet people. Or they are the cockiest wizards that you will meet in the entire game. Some of them are even worse than storm wizards. They, for some reason, think that they can solo the whole game by themselves and that they know every single thing that they are doing, and are also some of the most obnoxious people in the game. Now, I also mean that saying that I'm a life too. Well, I used to be a main life, and I was exactly one of those people, if I'm being completely honest with you. But those are the two types of lives that I have experienced in the game. So, if you are a life wizard, I do believe you fall into one of those categories. Just saying. Next up, we have ice. And I have met one of many ice wizards in my day. Some of my best friends are ice wizards. And the main thing about all of them across the board, I don't care who you are, goes for every single ice wizard out there. You were all super stubborn. Super stubborn. I will say, hey, let's not fight that guy yet. We don't have the proper spells to do that. We don't have the right gear to do that. The ice wizard runs headfirst in the battle. Just headfirst for it. That is the main thing about ice wizards that I have to note on, is that you guys are just some of the most stubborn people that I have ever met in my entire life. But other than that, all of you guys, for the most part, are just, you're nice. You're well-rounded people. You take very much pride in being an ice. Okay, either you have so much pride for being an ice wizard that you will throw it around everywhere, or you hate your school and you will complain about it, but still you max your school out because there's no denying that you are a great ice wizard. Most ice wizards are very good at their schools, and I do give you guys credit for that. But yes, if you are an ice wizard, you are severely stubborn. The next one I have for you guys is balance. And there's just one thing I have to say about balance. You guys are some of the most intelligent people I have ever met. And a lot of balance people that I have met, though, don't do much talking. Like, I can join VC with a lot of you guys on Discord, and they're the kinds that will sit in VC and just be muted and not talk. But they are also incredibly smart, just incredibly talented. Like, they handle this school so well. Like, I'm trying to solo on this balance right now in my own free time, and who are you? Goodness gracious. And it's incredibly hard, and I give kudos to the people that do main balance because they know how to handle their school, and to me that is so cool. They are some of the most intelligent people I've ever met. But also, if you do play balance, you guys get bullied a lot. If you are a balance wizard, you are the butt end of every single joke. I literally joined a team up yesterday for Olympus. I had somebody join, see that I was balanced, and then leave. And that happened again with some other person. You guys are the butt end of every joke if you are a balance wizard. Even though you guys are typically super sweet and incredibly smart, without a doubt, balance is always going to be the butt end of every single joke in Wizard. I think it is perfectly fair for me to do death next, and I know you're saying, Laura, listen, that is an ice wizard, not a death wizard. I know, I don't have a death wizard, but I figured white and blue are kind of close to white and black, so I think that works, right? Right? Anyways, the biggest stereotype, probably, besides anything to do with a storm, is that death wizards are very edgy. Very edgy. They make a bunch of dark humor type of jokes and probably listen to Panic at the Disco or MCR in their free time. Why do you keep getting into my shot, people? But nonetheless, minus their edgy nature, wink wink, they are some of the most chill people that I've met in game. They can hang out and they have a really good sense of humor and know how to like bond with the rest of the group. The main thing is I do not suggest questing with them, because when you quest with them, it's like they forget that there's other people there and they kind of just do their own thing without taking any kind of regard that there's other people there. Unless you have a death on your team that knows how to support and use faints and everything, but other than that, if you just meet someone in passing, and yes, they can be an awesome, just cool friend for you to hang out with, but quest-wise, most of them are absolutely terrible at team play. Alright, next up I have Laura Myth Tamer. Myth. And I'm gonna be completely flat out honest here. Most of you guys are so mean! Like, why are most myth wizards just so mean? I don't know if it's just a me encounter, because I'm also a myth and this is typically the character that you will find me on. But you guys are so mean most of the time. And I don't know why. I don't know what for. We should learn to be nicer to each other. There's not much of us out there in the wild in this game, and we should learn to be a little bit nicer to one another, because so far I have not had like a good experience with most other myth players. Now there are some that are super nice and we like take up for each other, but 9 times out of 10 you guys are really mean and I don't know why. So if you're a myth wizard, you're obviously a very mean person, right? Like me? I'm mean, right? It is about time we brought out the big guns. Okay, now we have fire. And in all honesty, I don't have much to really say about you guys. You're all kind of different. I could put you in a little bit of a stereotype, maybe here or there, but for the most part, every fire that I have met, it just depends if you're like a new fire or you're like a veteran fire. Like you have finished Chrysalis and you've gone through the whole game, or if you are making your way through like Mushu. They're two entirely different people. Like new fires, a lot of you guys are cocky. You guys are just as bad as Storm. Like step on off your high horse and come down here with the rest of us, because there's no need for you to be hyping up your meteor strike. Or, you know, you also have the veteran fires, and these people are super laid back. The main thing is that they can get really irritable and be kind of hotheads, like, you know, fire insinuates. I mean, they like to speed through everything. They don't take crap from anybody. They're not the type to just dilly-dally around. If they're in a fight, they're gonna get through that fight as fast as possible. Even if somebody's like, oh, I want to try a new spell, or I want to do this, they don't care. They do not care. Fires just want to get through the game. I think they're all just as done with it as the rest of us are. Last, but oh, most certainly not least, we have Storm. And if you guys have been playing this game for a fair amount of time, we all know the stereotype around Storm Wizards. And if you don't know the stereotype, it is cocky, does not care about anybody else around them, and is just flat out mean to most people. Now there are some Storms, don't get me wrong, super sweet, super nice, super kind, but if you are a Storm Wizard, you know that you are good. Like, you know that your spells are good. Even if they aren't, like, you do not have good gear and you know that you're going to go into that fight and you're just going to die. Like, instantly, you have bad health, you're going to die. It doesn't care. The Storm's going to talk about themselves and themselves only. Mega narcissist. mega narcissist is what the Storm School essentially leads up to. Now, like I said, not everybody's like this, but the majority of Storm Wizards, especially the ones in game that have not closed chat, but the one that's like not open to where you can text whatever, those people, some of the meanest people that you will meet in the game ever. So, if you are new to the game, beware. And if you are a Storm Wizard, honestly, I wish I was you and I wish I had the confidence that you have, because I do not. I think everybody else should try to take a little bit of Storm's confidence, because you do not need all of it. You have all of it. Share some with the rest of us. Thank you. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for today. I just wanted to make a quick video, something fun and light, before I actually got back started making videos. I took a small break there for a little bit, but I'm back now, and I'm super excited to share more content for you guys. And I have a lot of stuff planned to make for future videos, so make sure to check that out. And if you guys are not part of Crescent Lounge, you guys really should be part of Crescent Lounge. They are a super awesome, super fun Discord server that is made for Wiz, but they also have other games that a lot of the other members play too if you don't just want to play Wiz all the time. I've seen a lot of them play Valorant and Minecraft and a bunch of other things, and if you guys just ever need help in the game, or well, in any game really, but in Wizard, or if you guys just want to make some cool friends to hang out with, or maybe sometimes hang out with me sometimes, feel free to join Crescent Lounge. It is super awesome. I will leave a link in my bio and in the description for you guys to join if you want to. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are having an awesome day and happy questing. Bye!